Hey YouTube's Woody170196 with a thoughts and opinions on, well, I suppose this current meta game, because I know the next ban list is coming up soon, so that might change decks, but yeah, so this is thoughts and opinions on the meta, and also general thoughts of the game, and what it's like now, and my experiences of it. So yeah, let's talk about the meta decks at the moment and my thoughts on those first. So the Rescue Rabbit, this is the Dino Rabbit bit obvious card, Dino Rabbit. Dino Rabbit I actually like and hate because it's really annoying that they can get the dog roll laggy straight away, but also you can quite easily get around it depending on the deck that you play. So like my hero deck can just super poly. So Rescue Rabbit and Dino Rabbit don't really bother me that much. But they're okay. I prefer to go up against Rescue Rabbit rather than Insectors. And then we have the Alias and the Bullman, which signify Hero Beat or Gemini Hero, whatever it's called these days. I don't mind Hero Beat. I love heroes. Kind of bothers to see that people just play it like that. It kind of feels wrong in a way. I'm not sure how to describe it, but I love the fact that heroes are doing something. Well, I hate the fact that they're using like 3 Alias and like 2 Ballman. That's pretty much their only heroes. And in terms of playing against them, I'm 50-50 with it again. Like Dino Rabbit, it doesn't really bother me that I'm against them. I can handle them quite well. Their only real big annoying thing is Super Poly, but I can like MST, stuff like that if they set it. So yeah, and then the annoying deck, the deck that I probably find the most annoying in this format, Insectors. You know what they're like. This to this, detach, pop shit, get this guy out. It's really annoying. Insectors need to get hit. They're really pissing me off at the moment. I mean, they're actually a stupidly annoying deck, and Hornet needs to go to either 1 or 2 for sure, and Dragonflight can go to 2 definitely, because it's just really annoying. So that's my thoughts on Insectors. And then the final deck that I could remember the format has is Windups. Windups are really frustrating to play, and it's because they get the hand loop, you're really messed up basically. But if they don't get the hand loop, and that's it for them in a way, if they don't get the hand loop, in my opinion they kind of suck, the way that people build it around the hand loop. Since that the hand loop, if it goes off it's very good, but if it doesn't then you kind of are going to win hopefully, which happens to me. If they don't get the hand loop I often beat them. So yeah, wind-ups are annoying when they loop you, but apart from that I don't see them being too much of a problem, because they don't get the loop and they often have really dead hands, end up just like setting a magician or something, and that's it. So that was kind of my thoughts on the meta. My thoughts on the game at the moment, well, first of all, I'm going to address the issue of net decking, because that's annoying. Like, lots of people are still net decking, and it's making the game more boring. Not many people run different decks. It's the same standard 4 decks of the format every time. It's like nobody's willing to try something new for themselves, but they'll be happy to just copy what other people make broken, in however people say it like that. And another thing is about the game is that cards are stupidly expensive. Like Rescue Rabbit, that's still really expensive. It's like, I haven't checked the price in ages, so forgive me, but it's at least over 50 quid. So yeah, and Hornets, they're like 20 each, something ridiculous. Or at least a tenner each. But she's actually still quite expensive, £10 for a piece of paper. What other expensive? Tour guides. Even though they got reprinted, people are still having stupid prices on them. It's like, what the hell? It was a secret, fair enough, those are going to be quite a lot still. The secrets are still like 70 quid now on eBay and stuff. Believe me, I've tried to get some because I need some for a deck, and it's just stupid that players like me can't afford that stuff. And even when it gets reprinted, Konami still don't realise that people are still stupidly charging prices for it, and other people don't really drop the value much. Like when Pot of Duality came out, the secret was still 50 quid, and the super was still like, it was roughly about £10, and it's still quite expensive. I mean, you could just go buy a tin, really, but I mean, £10 for a card again is pretty steep in my opinion. So we've got about net deckers, we've got about the price of cards, attitude in the game as well. Like, I've had a lot of douchebags. I mean, the first time I went to my locals, my card shop, this guy saw I was playing Blackwings at the time, and this was when Blackwings got like nerfed. And he was playing Frog Monarchs when they were really good. And you know, he insulted my deck, blah 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 blah. So I changed him to a duel, and then I beat him, and then he went off on a mental one. It was hilarious when I beat him actually, because he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna win, blah 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 blah. Your deck sucks. You'll never win anything." And I beat his deck, so maybe you should go build your own deck properly, mate. Nah, not like that. I wouldn't say anything like that. I mean, people just need to be more polite in the game. Especially when you're in a duel and people come over and touch your cards and like when they come over and like touch your cards, like look at your graveyard, all that stuff. It's really annoying when you're trying to concentrate and think of a move. That's the other thing as well, when you're trying to think of a move and people do that stupid card shuffling, and like, it's just so annoying when they shuffle their hands. It really puts me off. It's something I hate, because I think that's kind of unfair, because it just puts the your opponent off. And especially when people talk to you in a duel as well. Like, I don't mind if they're like, "Oh, that was a good move," you know, like compliments on the game, but if it's anything to not do with the game really, like, "Can I see your trade binder?" That's the most common one I've had when I've been sat at a table at a tournament. It's just frustrating. said about attitudes, the money, well, I can't think of anything else to say right now, because I've kind of covered the attitudes. Oh, in certain cards as well, like people have to play the deck that way when they net deck. They don't even like change it up. They just copy it card for card, and it's just really annoying. I think I've probably already said that now, so I'm just babbling. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here. If I've missed anything, please leave a comment below, and then I'll make a separate video back and giving thoughts on what the comments said. I hope I've done this fairly good. It was like my first thoughts and opinions video. So hopefully I did decent. Leave comments below on what you think. Anything I've missed, and I'll do a separate video. Peace.